sounds good. We should be good to start.
Okay, I'm also ready.
Yeah, just give me a countdown whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Hello everybody. I'm Kruskader and this is Dragon Slayer Gaiden. So let's just name our character whatever. And oh, one more thing I forgot. I submitted to classes and Mash let me choose, but or you know what? No, I'm gonna play Knight because he's pretty broken and I just want to show you how broken he is. So let's start the run, I guess. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Intro cutscene, and it's interesting because we can't skip it by pressing the what's its name, start or A button. I have to press both start and A. And I also changed now that screen transition is instantaneous. First thing, we need to buy some gear. New sword will do. And now go to the castle, because it has hidden treasure. Ah yeah, I never thought about it, but it looks pretty Bomberman-ish. Actually, when I was thinking of this game, I was thinking more of, what's its name? I forgot the name of that game. Ah yes, Final Fantasy Adventure and Link's Awakening. So now we have all gear, now we're gonna save and restart, just to warp back to the starting point. And I'm gonna be using that a lot. And this game is quite a hidden gem on the Game Boy. There are no fun translations or anything, but there is a decent walkthrough on GameFAQs. And the game is worth playing just for the music, cause it's pretty amazing. So, because there is no fun translation, I have no idea what the story is about. But throughout the game we collect 4 orbs and kill 4 dragons, each guarding 1 orb, so I guess that's related. But right now we have to get to that cave, which was blocked by some black tiles. And fight the goblin that's inside it. So the caves may look like a maze on the first glance, but they are very straightforward. It's very hard to get lost. Ouch. That's okay. I'm gonna take from boss 2 damage points per hit, so I'm still gonna be dying in the same amount of hits. Problem with this boss is he spawns a swarm of fireballs which moves randomly, and I have no idea how they will behave. Normally I stand in one place on the right side, but right now there are so many fireballs there. Oh, this is bad. Okay, he died. Oops, I forgot that start button doesn't work. Another save and quit, and we go. So now that we killed that Goblin King, we have to run around and just talk to some people to trigger the events. So first off, we're heading to that guy we talked first after departing from town before the cave, and now he's gonna give us something in return. Save and quit. Now I'm gonna talk to this, I presume, old lady and get something else. And I also need to talk to this lady. And I'm gonna save and quit now, even though I'm gonna be respawned in the next room, because that old lady tends to get in the way every time. Okay, I have thing to sell, so I'm gonna sell it to buy a healing spell. It's not required, just for safety. And now I need to talk to the king. He tells us something which I don't get, because I don't speak Japanese. And we get something, including what I think is a pass, because it lets guard in the other town move off the way for us. And thanks for the good luck, Ghost King. And also Absol, I forgot. Ooh. Okay, so this guard, I'm going to... no, not this item. And now he moves off the way. So this guy, he looks pretty Chinese, so I call him Lubu. He just moves weirdly like this, left and right. And he's gone. Excuse me. And we get something from defeating him. As I said, I don't speak Japanese, so I have no clue what's going on. Now we get inside this tree, which is inhabited by those fairy-like ladies, and has a full-fledged town inside. So first I'm going here to pick up a key to a treasury in town, because they have a very good gear inside, and I can get it for free. And that flower always drops something, but it's worth nothing. So let's talk about leveling in this game. There are two types of level ups. Once you get from killing 100 enemies, any enemies, that aren't bosses, they only improve your life and MP, and as such are worthless. And there are also level ups from killing bosses, which we're gonna get either way, because there are no optional bosses. And they increase life, MP, defense and attack, which is good, because we're gonna kill stuff faster. And let's equip new gear. And I actually remembered to equip shield first. Nice. So coming up is the dragon, which I called Tree Dragon because he's inside of tree. And for a knight he's one of the harder bosses, because we can't dodge much and sword is rather short, and he fires fireballs, which... well, his fireballs are slow, and there can be only one on screen, but they're still pretty annoying to deal with. Also, this game, similar to the first Zelda, does something which I think more games should do. When you are in a room near a boss, you can hear this roar. I think more games should do that. Anyway, here's the boss. Oh shoot. Okay. That was a bad opening. Ouch. I don't like how this fight goes so far. Okay. Okay, I did it. So first four bosses, except this guy we faced on the way here, are the hardest bosses for a knight. Then we're just gonna cheese every boss. So now I'm back at starting point, and now I'm gonna go south from here. Normally there's a big boulder that blocks the way there, but now something is gonna be different. And by something, I mean this guy in black robes. I have no idea what he says, but he just removed the rock for us, which is nice. So now I'm gonna go here to buy a better sword. So first I need to sell this. Do I have anything else? No. This one I think it is. Yeah. Actually he must be, because he appears later in places where he acts as if he was a really good guy. But because I don't know a story, who knows? And there's also one similar looking guy that we meet later, so I don't know. Also, that pirate gave us key. And before going onward, I need to pick up this treasure, because I need slightly more money. Money route with the knight is pretty tight at the beginning, not gonna lie. And this guy is hard, but I'm gonna use cheesy strats for him. So basically he follows us all over the place and deals heavy damage. But thanks to that new sword he became a pushover. He's way easier as a ranger because I have ranged attack. There are also two other classes. One is a wizard, which uses MP to attack, but also regenerates MP. And there's also one class which in the walkthrough on GameFAQs is called tanker, but I don't think that's a good translation. He looks like a sailor and attacks by turning into a Pac-Man. Yes, he turns into a Pac-Man to attack. Okay, so I'm gonna rest here to be safe, because coming up boss is hard. And also, I'm gonna be now respawning in this town when I save and quit. Also, interesting thing... oh wait. I would respawn in this town when I save and quit after killing this boss either way, which is pretty weird. If I would went for PB, I probably wouldn't rest and just YOLO the boss. Okay, now he shoots fireballs, but right here he can't hit me with them. Also, I die in 3 hits, so I need to be very careful. Also, I bought a new healing spell, which heals me 100 and costs 10 MP. Also, I need to be careful to not accidentally exit the room, because this will reset the fight. And that's not something I want. Okay, I did it. So from now on, Knight becomes overpowered beyond belief. You'll see what I mean on the next boss. This is the most important part, a new sword. Oh wait, I missed the split on my timer. And also now there's that cleft with fires breathing from it. So we need to find the thing to extinguish those fires and get in to defeat the monsters that lurk under there. I can't believe that right when my marathon run started, I started feeling sick beyond belief. That's pretty incredible. Okay, so first I'm gonna equip the new sword. And now use the key. So I'm not gonna be using sword yet, just to have a surprise for you when the time comes. So I need those treasures, because... oops, I accidentally shot it. Yes, so nothing. So there's a puzzle here, but it's simple, but I'm not sure where you're supposed to get a solution from. And that's a boss. He homes at us, but I'm just gonna chill here. He won't attack me here for whatever reason, and I can just cheese him with homing fireballs. Okay, so now that guy is done. First we're gonna go here to talk to a pirate. We actually got back his treasure, and now he gives us a new sword in return. And now, while this sword is stronger, it has very weird projectiles, so I tend to not use it. Okay. This fire area. We're gonna meet a fire dragon here at the end of this maze. And he's one of the harder bosses, regardless of what class you play. Yes, I'm going here because right here is a new armor and it's so close to where I have to go that might as well. However, while I said that I don't like this new sword, I'm gonna be using it for the coming up boss because the fire sword is not very efficient against it. While it's safe, it's not efficient. And this boss also tends to remind me that even in a usual safe spot I'm not safe. Because he throws fireballs at an angle. And this new sword fires projectiles straight, like this. And then they bounce all over the place. Okay, that was okay-ish. And now someone similar to that black-robed guy we met earlier appears and steals orbs we got from the previous two dragons, and also leaves us almost dead. But now we can go onward. It's time for sail and to listen to one of the best songs in the game, which only plays when you're sailing, and you only sail in this game once, and for a very short while. And suddenly we're getting shipwrecked. So now we need to gather stuff to repair our ship, and one of those parts is, for whatever reason, in a hen house. And also when I save and quit now, I'm respawned on this island, in the inn, even though I haven't rested there. So also I'm gonna revert myself to previous sword, because it's just more efficient against coming up to bosses. And like that flea knight, I'm gonna chase this giant rat, like this. And the rat is dead. And I got fake gold. I'm saying fake because I actually Before this run I had splits for a ranger opened, and routes of those two guys are slightly different. So because we killed the Rat King, the owner of weapon shops gives us a reward for that. And now we have to use this thing here. And off we go. So, some time ago I came up with a strat, which turned out to be faster, to buy a new sword in this town and use it for one of the bosses that's coming up. However, I've been having some troubles to mash fast enough to make it work, so I'm gonna pass on it and just chase the next boss with fireballs. So we're coming to this mysterious place. And here's the treasure, however, we can't get it just yet. We have to first complete nearby dungeon and collect two treasures, which happen to be best armor in the game and best shield in the game. And that treasure here is the best sword in the game, and also most overpowered weapon I ever saw in any game. So here to open pathways, I have to talk to the statues and answer yes or no. Answering yes opens door on the right, answering no opens door on the left. Every time it's the same. And I actually opened both doors because I'm gonna have to go both left and right, as there are two bosses in here. And absolutely no enemies. I call this guy Templar Knight or Pantheon Knight. And he's like Flea Knight but harder, cause he hits really hard. But I'm just gonna chase him, like this. Okay, and he's dead. So he dropped the armor, which we need. And now time for the Sphinx. And Sphinx is easy because he asks 3 questions. However, you can determine which is the correct answer by just... wait. I don't remember which door now. Okay, that was a wrong door. And now I'm actually not sure where am I. I don't think I were here. Oh, I see where am I now. Okay, there's that. Okay, Sphinx. Let's see. Easy. Oh wait, no. I don't save and quit here. Okay, now that we have best shield and armor, we're gonna go back there and pick up the best sword in the game. So let's waste no time and equip new gear. So you may ask, how strong is the new sword? That's strong. It kills every enemy on the screen. That's not a boss. Only one enemy in the whole game in Final Dungeon can survive one hit. He dies to the second. So I'm gonna save here, so I set up save and quit warp. And now off to go to the next dungeon, which is some sort of a light tower. Also, for whatever reason, enemies in this late game area are enemies we meet at the very beginning of our journey. I don't get that, but I'm not questioning that. And there's this guy I call Ice Knight. And he's dead. Okay, now at the end of this corridor we find something, sort of a beacon, but it's not lit. And enters to other room where we find this corpse with something which will allow us to lit the beacon again. Save and quit warp. And now with this beacon, shops are open again, and we can buy a thing which we need to open next dungeon, this something. And we're in this ice palace. It's quite a maze when you play for the first time, but I know the way. Okay. And now we find this treasure chest, which brings us to an illusion of a starting castle. And dude, please move off the way. Well, many Game Boy RPGs are alike, and now we have this dragonish demon, but his weak point is actually the king, but for the knight it doesn't matter because his sword is overpowered. And now we fight the evil wizard. My sword is so strong that I'm just gonna tank him. And now I'm attacking nothing and the dragon still takes the damage, and a lot of it. Normally with Ranger I stand here because later he would drop there, like almost straight down at that place, and I could deal him a lot of damage. Also, even though I'm using now wrong splits because they are rangers, you can see them, but I'm using ranger splits instead of knight splits. Wait, did I not pick up the thing? Okay. But I'm actually on PB pace now, it seems. Because I'm ahead of ranger splits and they're about the same. Have similar long final dungeons, so who knows? I might PB actually. We shall see how it will look by the end. And now, totally weird thing. We're supposed to go now to this random dungeon that we skipped earlier because there is nothing here. Go to a totally random house and talk to a totally random person to get to the next place. Amazing, isn't it? To this person here. Also yes, Golf Dinger. This game is really great. Only problem with it, oops, this way, is that there is no fan translation. There is a decent walkthrough on GameFAQs, but you won't get a story either way. And those creatures who look like lions, they're only enemies in the game who can tank one hit from this sword. Okay, final dungeon it is. And it's even more amazing than the Ice Palace. Sorry I'm not talking much, but sole fact that I might actually PB makes me a bit nervous, so I'd rather focus now. Just so I won't make a misstep. Okay, so now we're gonna fight the final dragon. His weak spot is that orb in the center, but we can just fire our sword here and it won't change anything. And any damage we take in this battle doesn't matter because we get healed afterwards. And he's dead. Okay, one more boss remaining. And that boss is a giant demon dragon. And we're gonna actually fight him not too fairly soon. You can even hear him roar right now. Okay, so first he fires homing missiles. I actually want to avoid those first two and tank the next two. Because now he doesn't fire, I think that's sprite overload or something. However, he can't hit us with this weak point of his here, so we're good. Okay, this won't PB, but that was a good run. My PB with the knight is 42 minutes, but we're very close. And time. 42:14 on my timer. That was a very good run considering I played this game only today before this marathon, and before that that was months since I played it. So, good run. Cool. I guess we can let the ending play since World record is 42 flat and belongs to me, only runner of this game. And since my estimate was 50 minutes, let's just play the ending, cause while I don't understand what's going on in here, it has pretty good music and visuals. Okay, intermission and then my other run.
Sounds good.
Now